So I'm getting a little for you here. And let's go like this.
Are you guys getting
And how do you pronounce your last name? I saw the Millie Ulster.
Oh, we're
I was
gonna
close to you.
announce
Were you
it.
also
Yeah, we're gonna announce it.
follow
Oh, okay.
Would you go to
I went to JC.
anywhere you were here? Okay, so go here.
I should have gave her
So it's just well, we're gonna find out, right?
Thank you.
I'm the junior Miss Salt River, and we are the junior Miss Salt Report. I actually attend Mountain View here, so. In solemn reflection, we would like to observe a moment of silence for the murder and missing Indigenous women, recognizing the need for justice, awareness, and solidarity, and addressing the conflict. Thank you.
And now may you all rise for the singing of our national anthem by Miss Simmons Media Group.
Thank you, ladies. Are we all done? No? Amazing. Really nice to meet all of you. So amazing. You're such a good Yes, thank you for coming.
Could you take a picture of us? You want to come? Oh, yes, I will.
Welcome to Northland Basketball, presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at sportszone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Hi, everybody. Welcome into Northland Basketball. Welcome tonight to historic Mountain View Gymnasium in Mesa, Arizona. Welcome to our broadcast, once again, of Northland Basketball, but it's not really your usual Northland Basketball. In fact, the two teams are watching tonight here on our live broadcast, well, they're from the Valley. Mountain View High School hosting Westwood tonight in this broadcast of varsity basketball that we get to cover here in the Valley of the Sun. When I say that, I use that a little loosely because today there wasn't a lot of sun. There was a lot of cloudage, and there was some rain. In fact, there's some rain a little bit falling right now outside the gymnasium here at Mountain View High School. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Floyd Simmons, and it's Native American night tonight. It's one of the reasons that we are here bringing you this broadcast of Northland Basketball from Mountain View. Welcome, everybody, and tonight, these two teams that are going to challenge each other on the courts, well, you've got the number 25 ranked home team, the Mountain View Toros, taking on number 23 Westwood, the Warriors, coming over this long-time rivalry between these two teams, getting ready to go here tonight at Mountain View. Welcome, folks. My name is Floyd Simmons, and our broadcast team tonight includes our producer, Derek Simmons. Tonight's technical director is Greg Jones, and on camera tonight for us as well, you're looking at his shot. Well, there's the shot of Derek down on the floor in the huddle for the Toros, and working camera tonight is Big Sean Ulistad joining us, making the trip all the way down from the White Mountains for this one tonight. Thank you for being with us, everybody. A couple of different reasons why we're doing this particular game, why we were at Mountain View and Westwood. Well, we were particularly requested by the Booster Club president here from Mountain View. His name is Andrew Yazzie, and Andrew not only has a daughter on the team, but he thought a number of the student athletes on both of these squads are Native Americans, and they're used to seeing our broadcasts of Northland Basketball covering the Navajo Nation and the White Mountains and all that we do up in that part of the state. There's really nothing like that down here in the Valley, and after seeing the presentations that we provide week in and week out across the part of the state that we do cover, they said, you know, it would be special for these young ladies here that populate the team, especially at Mountain View, but also Westwood, to get an opportunity to experience the live broadcast that the Simmons Media Group and the Sports Zone provide with Northland Basketball, and so that's why we're here. We're here tonight for this. Now, it coincides with another event tomorrow that many of our team members will be at. The Arizona Broadcasters Association, the Arizona Media Association Hall of Fame induction ceremony tomorrow, and so many of us will be here for that. And then I get to be here on Saturday, stick around on Saturday for my youngest son, who is playing in an all-star football game at Ottawa University on Saturday. Proud to say that just today he was very officially offered the opportunity to play college football and scholarship opportunities at two separate universities. And one of those is, in fact, Ottawa University. So we're very proud of that. Happy for my son David. And Saturday, that's part of the weekend of activities that I have, and I'm able to take part in this weekend down here in the Valley. Starting lineup is going to be announced here tonight to the crowd at Mountain View High School. Do thank you for joining us. If you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, I would ask you to do that. Follow us on our Facebook page. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're on one, the other one is found by searching Sports Zone Radio, just like you've found the one that you're on. And I always recommend that you watch the YouTube broadcast over the Facebook broadcast. So if you're watching on Facebook, and it might be going fine for you, we certainly hope it's going well for you. But if that's the case, I would suggest that you watch on our YouTube channel. Go there always. You get better results. Better luck when you watch on our YouTube channel. The starting lineups are being announced, and Westwood has gotten some of these names introduced to the crowd today. I'll give you some of those names because we might have one conflict on a jersey number. Sienna Riggs is among those. Well, there goes the lights. All right, I'll give you the Westwood starters here as we get closer to tip-off. They're going to announce the starters now for Mountain View. Let's listen in. Well, folks, I want to apologize in advance because we were given one roster before the game, and the one that was now the starting lineup announced, at least two of the names and maybe three of the names do not match. So we're starting from that position here now, but we'll do our best to get it right for you. The starting lineup tonight for Mountain View included Sienna Riggs wearing jersey number 1. Jaden Atcity is wearing number 3. Amaya Freeland, a senior, is number 21. Nashyla Kinsel, number 23, is a starter. She's a junior. And then a sophomore, Peyton Mitchell. Peyton Mitchell gets a start. She is wearing jersey number 30. I believe that is your starting line. Well, that is not your starting lineup, see? Well, I'm working at it the best I can for you, everybody. Let's go through another look at this, okay? Roxy Del Bianco, a freshman, gets to start. She's wearing number 3, jersey number 3. Millie Alstrom, another freshman, wearing number 34. 2 freshmen in the starting lineup, 2 sophomores as well. Ali Padilla, number 5. Emma Fishbeck, number 43. And then finally a senior, Axel Robinson, number 22, is a starter today for Mountain View. So there's your starting lineup. And we're underway, everybody. Welcome into Northland basketball here at the Sports Zone. Our coverage is presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. My name is Floyd Simmons, and it's a packed Mountain View Toros gymnasium. Here's the drive and a beautiful defensive play to slap it away by Westwood. Peyton Mitchell with the defensive takeaway. And then the first 3 of the game is up and no good. Amaya Freeland's shot did not go in for the Westwood Warriors. Mountain View, the drive, and this one thrown up. Tipped around. Shot initially no good for Millie Alstrom, freshman. And then after getting knocked out of bounds, last touched by Mountain View. The Warriors take over as we get just about 1 minute into this first quarter here at historic Mountain View Gymnasium. So they play at Mountain View Gymnasium, and it's the Gary Ernst Court. The Gary Ernst Court here at Mountain View High School. First foul of the game is whistled on the Toros. That is Ashley Yazzie. Ashley Yazzie picks up the foul. So let's look at those starters for. Well, now they're gonna say it wasn't the Toros, okay? All right, we'll take that. We'll correct it. It's Nashia Kinsel that picks up the first foul of the game, and that does give Mountain View possession of the basketball. Toros have the ball at the high post, back outside. Jaden Absidy. And now a drive. The runner is going to be off the back iron, no good. The attempted shot by Millie Ahlstrom. Absidy the rebound, back to Ahlstrom. The two freshmen, at least one of those are freshmen. Ahlstrom playing catch way out on the perimeter. Ahlstrom looks for help. They're going to swing it around left side. Absidy again with the ball, this time on the angle. And then a travel is called as the ball goes inside. Found its way into Excel Robinson, and she dragged that pivot foot. To turn the ball back over, Westwood will gain possession of the basketball. Let me check some of those Westwood Warriors out there. Amaya Freeland out on the floor, and Nashia Kinsel, who picked up that foul a moment ago. And the shot is good. It is Sienna Riggs. Riggs knocking down her first shot of the game. It's the first points put up here. 3-0. 3-0 Westwood with the early lead. Absidy for Mountain View, and outside for a three-point try. That's just off the mark. Emma Fishbeck unable to connect on it. But an offensive rebound, and the Toros keep it alive. Absidy lost the handles for a moment, back outside. And Ahlstrom will reset the offense. Absidy again. Back out to Fishbeck. There's Ahlstrom. She wants the shot, drives the paint. That one's going to be off the front iron, no good. Slapped around and recovered by Mountain View. And then eventually a whistle. And the official will make his way over and announce that the lady that committed the foul is Nashia Kinsel. That'll be Nashia's second early foul in the game. She has to exit for Westwood, so she'll leave the game. Karma James checks in for the Warriors. Take over that spot on the floor. 4:57 on the inbound. That's what's on the clock in the first quarter. Shot inside, no good for. It's no good for Excel Robinson. Gives the Warriors an opportunity with it again. And there's a runner that goes up the one-hand push shot on the run, no good. And the lady attempted Peyton Mitchell with her shot attempt for Westwood. That one no good. And the inbound. Both offenses with an early struggle to the game. 3-0, 3-0 the score. Here early on, two team fouls on Westwood, and they're going to get a steal. Sienna Riggs comes up with it. And the no-look pass, wide open underneath. Shot is good. I believe that was Amaya Freeland with the no-look, and Karma James converts at the other end of it for Westwood. And an early 5-0 lead. The runner is on the way. Robinson's shot no good, but fouled, and two shots on the way for Excel Robinson. And the lady that committed the foul.
Karma James, shooting to number 22.
Karma James was the lady that picked up the personal foul. Two shots on the way, and we'll see if we get the first points of the game for the Toros. We get first. That is Excel Robinson at the foul line. Checking into the game now for Mountain View is Ayana Carlisle, and Ayana will replace Ali Padilla. Second foul shot on the way, and that one is good. And on the make, Robinson will leave the game for a moment. Ashlyn Gundry now checking in for the Toros, and they're going to go full court defense. Warriors get it across. A little hand up the left sideline to Riggs, and now a pass inside. The shot is a little too strong. The Warriors thought they had it. Didn't stick around. Karma James, she thought it was going in, so she didn't stick around for the follow. And then that follow by her teammate, no good. The Warriors surrender the basketball. Mountain View trying to find their first field goal yet in the game. 3:35 on the clock in the first quarter. Quick pickup, turnaround. That's the first field goal. Nice little shot by Millie Ahlstrom. I spoke briefly with Millie's mother before the game, and she reported that she played pretty high level of college basketball in her youth. While we watched Karma James get the shot inside. Nice low post move. Took the entry pass, turned right around, and knocked it in off the glass. Karma James, the points for Westwood. They lead 7-4. Ball deep out on the perimeter. Gundry, right side. Atsity on the run, and she is going to draw some contact. Jaden Atsity headed to the foul line. Hey, sports fans, we apologize. We lost all power for. Hey, Northland basketball fans. You know, our apologies. We're having power issues here at Mountain View High School. And we're going to have at least one more power failure. We know that because to try and make sure that it's not our equipment that is failing, we're installing some new equipment, which was going to cause us a moment from now to go offline again. So my apologies on that. And in fact, our Facebook feed has already ended. We may be able to start a new one up on Facebook for those. Well, if you've switched over, I would recommend you stay on YouTube. See, that's one of the reasons why we like you to be on our YouTube channel, because when we do have issues like this, more often than not, we can salvage a YouTube broadcast where we can't with Facebook. Meanwhile, at the line, shooting foul shots for Mountain View is Emma Fishbeck. And Emma makes one of two for the Toros. Inbound for Westwood. Here they come up into front court. And working the ball across is Sienna Riggs. Riggs with a bounce pass to the wing, and that jump shot can be no good from the left angle. That just off the mark. Amaya Freeland with the attempt. And now bringing it up the court is Cardi. That's Cardi Taylor. And a shot good. Excel Robinson able to put one together. Get the points for Mountain View. And I want to apologize earlier. How many times did I call Mountain View's Cardi Taylor? Did I call her Jaden Atsity? I called her that a number of times, and I apologize for that. Just getting used to these two teams. Meanwhile, Mountain View is starting to come to life here. That's Ali Padilla. Setting up, knocking down the big shot. 15-10 our score. Mountain View moving in front, but there's a nice move with the left hand off the glass. Amaya Freeland able to get that one, put that one together. And then a timeout is taken. So we're going to grab us a timeout, everybody. Do stand by for a second. Stand by. We'll be back in a moment. More Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
With Choice NTUA Wireless, you can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband service. We have expanded our network for more coverage and improved internet plans for your home. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Back to the action, everybody. We return you to Mountain View High School. And Gary Ernst Court is where they play these games. Inbound, Cardi Taylor brings it across for the Toros. At the top of the key, there's Ahlstrom. Momentarily off to Fishbeck, outside to Robinson. That's Excel Robinson. Her pass to Cardi Taylor is broken up and then eventually tied up by the defender. Getting hands in there, Sienna Riggs. That'll be a jump ball. It will be Mountain View's basketball with a 15-12 Mountain View lead over Westwood. 5:56 on the clock in the second quarter. At halftime, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report, and there is Sienna Riggs. Taking the dribble away and then missing the shot in transition. Taylor did a good job dropping back defensively to not commit the contact. And a runner the other direction. Initially missed and then gathered back in by Fishbeck. Emma Fishbeck with the field goal. And it's 17-12. That big early lead that Westwood put together has not just been erased, but Mountain View has completely turned the tables on them. The runner too high off the glass. Another jump ball called. After the battle for it, that should be Westwood's basketball with 5:16 remaining in the first half. Returning to the game for Mountain View is Ali Padilla. And it looks like Peyton Mitchell has checked in for Westwood. The Warriors with an opportunity to get the ball in. And that bounce pass taken right away by Excel Robinson. Good reach. Good defense. Mountain View has it. Taylor drops it back. And how about Padilla? Ali Padilla. She just grabbed it. The quick catch and release. Great job, and the shot is good. And Mountain View continues their mastery here in this first half. They lead by 7. Pull-up is on the way, and that's going to be no good off the back iron. Jaden Atcity's shot no good, but the long rebound comes down to Westwood. Drop it inside, and that's going to get kicked out of bounds. And it'll go off the hands and off the sneaker of Karma James, who will now check out of the game. Coming in for Westwood is Joylani Takju. But it is Mountain View that is taking over this game in the first half, leading 19-12. They're going to give this possession up, however. A double dribble is whistled on Fishbeck. The Warriors back in possession. Ball at the top of the key for Mitchell, and Peyton Mitchell too strong off the back iron. That one is brought down by it's Cardi Taylor, and she'll bring it herself into front court. Cardi sets up the offense. Right side to Fishbeck. Now at the top of the key is that was Ahlstrom, and back inside to Fishbeck. And a little short off the front iron, but boy, what a hustle by Fishbeck for the rebound. Emma, wonderfully done. But Taylor will give up her dribble, and Westwood will cash that in. First the steal for Amaya Freeland, and then the basket at the end of it. 19-12. Mountain View to the angle right side. Taylor, dangerous pass to Fishbeck at the top of the key, and a 3-second lane violation called. Robinson was in just a little bit too long, and now she'll check out of the game. Replacing her is Ashlyn Gundry. There's the rotation, those two ladies in the post for Mountain View. So Gundry back in. She joins the freshman Millie Alstrom. Also out there on the floor is Sadie Gardner. Gardner in the game for Mountain View. Westwood with Mitchell, who gives it off to Sienna Riggs for a three-point try in the corner, right side, and that's no good. Brought down by Gundry. And the Toros back in business with the basketball. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report comes up at the break. Ball at the top of the key, Sadie Gardner. And now it goes inside. It's Ashlyn Gundry, and from the elbow, unable to connect on that shot. Rolled in and out for her, and here comes Westwood the other direction. Trying to find a screen over on that left side of Maya Freeland, and then pretty pesky defense to tie it up. Alstrom gets in there. Able to tie that up, and guess what? Return the possession. Mountain View will take over the basketball. And we've got about 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Here's the inbound. Mountain View will bring it across. Freshly into the game is Ayana Carlisle, and she'll give it up to Alstrom for the drive. And Millie gets knocked down for the personal foul. And I believe the lady whistled for the foul was, if I'm not mistaken, that was Amaya Freeland. Inbound and taken away. Freeland defensively able to swipe the dribble. It's Fishbeck trying to work on the right side near the baseline and take it right away. Freeland picks up another loose ball to control it for Westwood. Looking for help, open for three. Ball on the way, and that's going to be just spun off the right side of the rim. But controlled by the Warriors. Shot block inside, and a shot missed from just right of the key. That shot no good for Peyton Mitchell, but controlled again by the Warriors. Sienna Riggs for three. That one won't go in. Shooting percentage. That is what's really ailed Westwood here in this first half. And a takeaway thrown right to Fishbeck. She'll run it up. And they get some contact for a foul, and the official says yes. She was in the act of shooting, so that is going to send Emma Fishbeck to the foul line for the Toros. The lady that committed the foul was Joylani Takju, dropping back there on defense. The first of the game on Takju. 19-14 our score. Hey, some of our Northland basketball fans will recognize that guy right there, Brock Bevel, the one-time assistant football coach at Sholo High School. And these days, I believe, living down here in the Valley and here at the game. Is that the game? I don't know what the connection is, but here he is at the basketball game. Mention our officials for this game. The officials are Bill Maurer and Mike Garcia. And the lady at the free throw line is Emma Fishbeck. Fishbeck unable to make that first one. 1:29 remaining in the first half. And this one from Emma on the way, but that's going to hit off the front iron. Rebound. Gundry has it. The feed outside to Cardi Taylor. She came up short on the shot, but Mountain View committed the foul under the basket, trying to fight for a position. It was Gundry. No, it wasn't. It was Fishbeck. Pardon me on that. It's Emmett Fishbeck's first foul of the game. Team foul number 1 on Mountain View. And I believe that's only the first whistle in the entire game on Mountain View. They may have gotten one in the first quarter, whistled on one of the ladies that is not on the court right now, but I don't think so. I lost a little span of time while we were dealing with those technical issues earlier, and so I missed about a minute and a half of the action on the floor. During that time, there may have been a whistle on Mountain View, but I believe that whistle right there that came with about a minute and a half left in the second quarter was the first foul committed today by the Toros. Now there's the second one right there. I jinxed Gundry, Ashlyn Gundry coming to try and defend the entry pass, commits contact. And the ball is going to belong to the Warriors for an inbound play. With 1:06 remaining in this first half, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report at the break. Also at the end of the game, we'll announce the Sports Zone's player of the game. That will be presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. There's Cardi Taylor with a steal. Good defense. She and Fishbeck came out on top to pressure the ball right at the point of attack. And Taylor got the steal and the assist. Fishbeck with the basket. Emma's got 8 points in the first half. That leads the scoring. There's a big one from downtown, the big three-pointer. Connection by Amaya Freeland. Freeland scoring well with 10 points. Pair of threes to her credit here in the game. And our score is 21-17. The Warriors with a steal. 20 seconds. No shot clock. Left side on the angle. Step back three on the way, and that's just off the mark. Had the distance, would not go in for Tokju. Now 10 seconds remain in the half. Cardi Taylor rushes up the floor. She got a good look at the clock. Spin. Wants the shot. Throws it up. Well, there was some contact there. A couple of players on the ground, and Taylor is complaining about not getting a call. And it goes out of bounds with 0.3 seconds. Really, no time for the Warriors to do anything with it. You got to throw it the length of the court if you could and get a tip. 0.3 seconds, and that's going to tick off right now. Didn't even try to do anything with 0.3 seconds. I mean, what would you, right? And look at that. It's a great game going into halftime. As the Mountain View Toros lead Westwood 21-17, there's going to be a fairly long halftime program like there was in the pregame, everybody. It's Native American night here tonight at Mountain View, and we are going to cut out to a break. When we return, we'll carry some of the festivities here in this halftime presentation at Mountain View. Meanwhile, let's get out to a break, everybody. We'll be back in a couple of moments with the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. This is Northland basketball, and it's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo-owned, Navajo proud.
When words are just not enough, to celebrating an everlasting love or brightening your home with a splash of color, the Bloomhouse Floral Design Shop in Pine Top is your floral design partner. Beautiful spring blooms are ready for grab and go. Want to deliver flowers often but don't want the hassle of trying to remember? Bouquet subscriptions are now available. The Bloomhouse, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturday from 10 until 4, is dedicated to bringing the beauty of nature to all.
If there's one player on the field that outperforms the rest, it's Perkins Cinders. Like any all-star, they put in the hard work by sourcing, sorting, and delivering all things dirt. Concrete materials, gravel, cinders, topsoil, mulch, and more. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders will help you score that huge win with your project. Serving the entire White Mountains at PerkinsCindersInc.com. Get a load of this.
We get it. The last thing you probably want is a trip to the hospital. But the first thing you should consider is where you'll receive the best healthcare experience. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, we strive to be the community's preferred healthcare provider. Need a home doctor visit, a wellness appointment, or to utilize the latest CT and MRI technology? Our professionally trained staff will care for you with empathy and purpose. White Mountain Regional Medical Center is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
The team at Beam & Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling.
What can you do for that special Valentine in your life? How about take them out for a romantic steak dinner at Cattleman's Steakhouse, followed by 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. Then let them know their name is in the hat to win a Valentine adventure they will never forget. Premium VIP front row tickets to Blake Shelton live in concert with special guests Dustin Lynch and Emily Ann Roberts. And if it couldn't get any better, add $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day. If you have a broken windshield, call the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint and treat your Valentine to steak dinner, the movies, and a shot at front row tickets to see Blake Shelton live in concert and $1,000 cash. Call today.
536-597 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back.
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
It's halftime, everybody. Welcome back into our broadcast of Northland basketball here at the Sports Zone. We welcome you in courtside to our location at historic Mountain View Gymnasium. Here in the Mesa Unified School District, they do not allow for buildings to be named after individuals. Okay, that's their decision. But they do allow courts to be named. This is the Gary Ernst Court. I don't know Gary Ernst, but I take it he was a legendary, must have been a legendary basketball player here at a legendary high school that over its decades of existence, going way back into the previous century, must have had its fair share of tremendous legends here in Mountain View. The banners, the championship banners that adorn this building, pretty amazing collection up on the walls. Meanwhile, it's Native American night here at Mountain View. The halftime score is Mountain View 21 and Westwood 17. And we're going to turn it over for the festivities here at halftime, so you can enjoy, you can watch, and you can listen as they hear the sights and sounds of Native American night here at halftime at Mountain View High School.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having us.
Well, they are coming to the end of the halftime festivities here. The teams will return to the court for a couple of minutes of warm-up. And let me run you through the numbers here at halftime. This is what it looked like in the first half of a 21-17 Mountain View Toros lead over Westwood, the Westwood Warriors here at historic Mountain View Gymnasium. Welcome in, everybody, to Northland Basketball. Floyd Simmons right here. And it's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. Let me give you the numbers from the first half. Leading the way in scoring for Mountain View, Emma Fishbeck. She had a steady first half, 8 points overall to lead the way. Ali Padilla has 5 points in the game. Excel Robinson with 4 points. And then Millie Ahlstrom. Millie Ahlstrom has 4 points as well for Mountain View. For the Westwood Warriors, they are led in scoring by the double figures of Amaya Freeland. She connected on a pair of three-pointers. And Amaya's got 10 points so far in the game. Teammate Karma James with 4 points. And Sienna Riggs rounds it out by hitting a three in the first quarter for her total of 3 points. 2 threes in the game for Freeland and 3 threes overall for the team. For the Westwood Warriors on the other side, Mountain View has 1 3 made. That was Ali Padilla. Ali Padilla hit the three-pointer in the second quarter. For Mountain View, as you take a look at some of those replays from the first half, teams are back out here. They're going to warm it up and get ready to go in the second half. And we do want to announce when we come back out for the start of the second half, we're going to give you an idea the connection to Northland basketball by giving you the name and a tribe affiliation for members of these two teams. Both teams have Native American student athletes on their teams, and we'll give you an idea on that here coming up when we get the second half underway. Northland Basketball Nation, stand by for it. We'll take our final timeout here. We will return in just a moment for the start of the second half. We'll return in just a moment with the second half of this broadcast of Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
What can you do for that special Valentine in your life? How about take them out for a romantic steak dinner at Cattleman's Steakhouse, followed by 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. Then let them know their name is in the hat to win a Valentine adventure they will never forget. Premium VIP front row tickets to Blake Shelton live in concert with special guests Dustin Lynch and Emily Ann Roberts. And if it couldn't get any better, add $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day. If you have a broken windshield, call the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint and treat your Valentine to steak dinner, the movies, and a shot at front row tickets to see Blake Shelton live in concert and $1,000 cash. Call today.
536-5972 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. Cash back to you. Woohoo!
Laughs can be like people, a little fun and a little unique. Who doesn't love a good guffaw? And the snort? That will always be a classic. Then there's the wheeze. Nothing like the imitation of a dying vacuum cleaner to make your day. The Furniture Gallery is committed to helping you find what makes you, you. Not only will they match your style, they will do it with your budget in mind. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, will help make your house into a home. And they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
The team at Beam & Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling. Just a moment away from the start of the second half. Welcome back, everybody, to Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Out on the floor, a look at the home team. Mountain View is warming up to start the second half. The Westwood Warriors on the opposite end of the floor on Native American nights at Mountain View High School. So a 21-17 advantage for the Toros. They play a number of young ladies in the starting lineup. A couple of freshmen, as a matter of fact, they get to start for this team. Young team that you would expect is going to have some promising years ahead. The leading scorer, Emma Fishbeck, is just a sophomore. Millie Ahlstrom, who I don't think even sat a minute in the first half. I think she played the entire first half. Millie is a freshman. Ali Padilla has played well. Ali's a sophomore. It's a very young team. Excel Robinson, who starts in the post and will start the second half for Mountain View. She is a senior, but otherwise a pretty young squad for the Toros and their head coach, Mandy Carson. Welcome back in, everybody. Let's check for you those second half starters for Mountain View. And they include Cardi Padilla, I mentioned a moment ago. Emma Fishbeck as the leading scorer in the first half with 8 points. Those two ladies start the second half. So does freshman Millie Ahlstrom. Also starting the second half is Excel Robinson. Let's check that final for you, the fifth. And it's Ali Padilla. Ali Padilla will start the second half for the Toros. Well, what happened to the band? The band was rocking in the first half. And they have vacated the building. I don't see any instruments remaining. You might be out of here. Hey, there's a lot of activity, by the way. A few minutes before game time, I went outside and walked around the campus a little bit. They've got, just adjacent to the gymnasium, they've got a large court area for tennis. There was a lot of people out there playing tennis. There was a lot of pickleball going on. Number of students. Looked like parents and or other adults who were out playing. There was a lot of activity on the courts. And they even had a drill team. There was a drill team, a rifle drill team out going through their practice. I heard a batting cage alive with activity just past the courts out there. There's a lot happening tonight here at Mountain View High School. Like buzz of activity as we get the second half underway. Welcome you back into Northland basketball. It's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. My name is Floyd Simmons on the play-by-play call, and Mountain View gets it first, and they work it down low to Excel Robinson for the first shot of the second half. That one's no good, but it's rebounded. Padilla got the rebound, and it's Molly Ahlstrom with the shot attempt from the right side. Didn't go in, but this one does go in from the corner left side. That is Emma Fishbeck. Fishbeck for three. Padilla, after Mountain View got it back with the shot in the paint. That's no good. It is ultimately picked up by Westwood, and they'll go to work with the basketball. Left side, they bring it up the floor. Let's check your five starters for the Warriors in this second half. There's Amaya Freeland with the basketball. Sienna Riggs also starts the second half as Emma Fishbeck able to get in the passing lane and take that one away. And Fishbeck's going to hustle all the way down the floor and get the shot. She, last couple of steps, blew by the defender, but the lay-in was too strong, and it does go back to Westwood for a moment anyway. Freeland had it and then lost it. Jaden Atsity, Sienna Riggs, two of the starters for the second half as you watch Ahlstrom drive and get fouled, and she'll head to the foul line for the Toros. And the official signals that it's Karma James. Karma James, who starts the second half for Westwood, picks up the foul. Peyton Mitchell is out there for the Warriors. And Ahlstrom connects on that shot. Take another look as Molly brings it up Somewhere in there was a little contact made. That one goes in for Ahlstrom. Six in the game for Molly Ahlstrom, and the Warriors will try now to work on coming back from a 9-point deficit as this second half gets underway, but it's not going to happen in that moment. The carry will result in a Warriors turnover, and the number 25 ranked Mountain View Toros get the basketball. Here they go. Overall record for Mountain View coming into the game is 9-11. For the Westwood Warriors, 6-12. There is a shot from downtown. Fishbeck missed the shot. And the rebound is pulled down by Karma James. Up the floor, this is Sienna Riggs in the paint. Nice dish to James. Give Sienna the assist and give Karma James her third field goal of the game. Karma's got 6 points overall after taking the feed and finishing strong. Ahlstrom outside to Padilla. Cardi Taylor. They're going to keep it outside for a moment. Ahlstrom and an offensive foul. I didn't see who committed the foul. Somebody was trying to set a screen, I think, for Ahlstrom. It was Cardi Taylor. Taylor's first foul of the game. 26-19, Mountain View in front of the Westwood Warriors. Peyton Mitchell, trouble with the dribble. And Robinson able to help get that one loose. Up the floor. And contact. Somebody lost some chewing gum, I think, on the floor. You're going to have to run out there and clean that up. Yeah, it was chewing gum. And we're going to whistle. And the home fans don't like it. No, sorry about that. That's the visitor. Visiting fans going to call that an offensive foul. Got a little aggressive there with the lead shoulder. And call Freeland for her second foul of the game. 2 in the game on Amaya Freeland. The Toros back in control of the basketball. 5 minutes remain, third quarter. Robinson at the left elbow. Back outside, Cardi Taylor. She drives, kicks, wide open. And the shot no good for Ahlstrom. Rebound Westwood. Here they go. How about that one, huh? Hardly disturbed the nets on that one. What a shot. Count it. Good for Westwood. A big make for Amaya Freeland. She's got her lucky 13 points in the game. Now watch the finish there. Did you see that? Watch that again and slow it down. Take a look at this. Watch the ball go through the net. Maybe one of the loops on the back came disconnected. You see that? I mean, it almost looks deceptive. It almost looks like it didn't actually go in, right? It's a optical illusion. Yeah, there's a loop disconnected, I think, on the back right there. So if you shoot it from just the right spot on that left angle, that's the result you get. I kind of like it because it fools you just a little bit. Well, okay, it fools me a little bit. Nobody on the court was fooled. The officials weren't fooled. The players weren't fooled on either team. And after the timeout, we'll get back to the action with a game that's, well, Westwood is closing the gap here, 26-22. Mountain View will have the basketball for an inbound, but the Warriors are doing what they can to turn the tables the other direction. Inbound, and we've got 4.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Northland basketball is brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless and some great sponsoring partners like Holbrook Family Dentistry. At the high post, Robinson wasn't even thinking about that open jump shot they were giving her. Back outside for a three, and that one is good for Mountain View. Sadie Gardner's first points of the game. And that'll stem a little bit of the tide that the Warriors had, but they'll continue their march back into this game. Amaya Freeland with another 3, and for Amaya, that's 4 in the game from outside the arc. She's got 16 overall. Set the pace for the Warriors. On the left angle, Ahlstrom, Padilla now going to find Ahlstrom again on the baseline. Back outside for another 3, and that's going to bang around no good. Almost. Well, it wanted to go in for Gardner, but did not. Sienna Riggs brings it up. The Warriors take back over. Jade Nadsity hands it off, and now the runner is high off the glass, no good. Amaya Freeland missing that. Gardner for the Toros rebound. Sadie brings it across. Ahlstrom outside, and on the angle, wide open. They're going to give her the shot, and it's perfect. Shot good for Emma Fishback. Her second 3 registered here in the second half. And a takeaway and a timeout. Mountain View got the steal. They got a little momentum back in front by 7 after you watched Fishback. I mean, she had all day long. The defense decided to react late. Maybe somebody thought it was somebody else's responsibility, one way or the other. Fishback wide open for the look and knocked it down to give her team a 32-25 lead and a quick timeout. Back in 30 seconds, everybody. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Holbrook Family Dentistry, Holbrook, Arizona. A far cry from Mesa, Arizona, where we're broadcasting live tonight's broadcast of Northland basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Out of that timeout, Mountain View unable to do anything with it. Westwood will have an opportunity and cash it in. Wonderfully done. Amaya Freeland is getting hot out there with her third 3 of the quarter. She's got 19 points to lead everybody in scoring in this game. On the other side, Emma Fishback with 14 points, and Emma's going to get the ball in the corner. And her pass is tipped, deflected, and then eventually contact and a foul is committed by Westwood. It's Sienna Riggs coming out and making that contact. Take another look at the top. Here we go. The big shot, and Freeland has hit 3 of those in this quarter. The Warriors, she is single-handedly keeping Westwood right in this game. They're down right now 32-28. We'll see if Mountain View can start to retake some of that momentum. Inbound, Gardner, a 3-point try. Had the distance, it was a little wide right for her, and the shot is no good. Rebound down to the Warriors with just north of 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Drive and lost out of bounds. They say the Toros touched it out. Inbound on the way, and a 4-point deficit for the Warriors to try and chip at right here on this possession. Inbound, shot away, and that shot is just off the mark for Sienna Riggs. And then after the shot, Westwood commits a foul. Looks like it's Nishaya Kinsel. Nishaya has now picked up her 3rd foul of the game as she comes into the game out there on the floor for this Westwood team. She joins her teammates. Well, Jaden Atsity is on the floor. Sienna Riggs, Amaya Freeland. She get a drive and a miss, and Freeland is there to pick up the Westwood rebound. Karma James out there, and Karma, she pulled up on the right wing, and well, Freeland didn't see that she had put the brakes on, so she thought she was headed toward the baseline. That ball goes out of bounds, and a turnover on Westwood. Well, the Warriors in that last timeout, boy, they got an earful from their head coach, Ron Campton. Coach Campton, he decided time to light a bit of a fire, and he did. And I think everybody in the arena heard his instructions to his ladies. And then he gave them an opportunity to talk it over in their own huddle before they got on the floor. And we'll see the results of that. Well, for the moment anyway, a turnover. That'll be a travel. Freeland way outside, deep on the angle. And we've got a minute 15 remaining here in the third period of this one, 32-28. A couple of new faces get into the game there for Mountain View. They include Jayana Carlisle. Carlisle played a bit earlier. Here is a three on the way, and that is good. The shot knocked down by Sadie Gardner. Sadie's got a pair of threes. Not a bad poker hand here in the third period. Turn around at the basket, and that one is going to be no good. A little too strong for Karma James. And then a blocking foul on the way back up the floor. It's Westwood committing that foul. Freeland, got to watch out. That's going to be Amaya Freeland's third foul of the game. And the 15th foul here in the third quarter on the Warriors. That'll put Emma Fishback at the foul line for 2 shots. Fishback with the trusty shot. And again, she's got 8 points in the quarter, 16 for the game. That's Emma Fishback. The Warriors bring it across. 9 points the difference again. I believe that does match the largest lead of the game for the Lady Toros. We'll get a travel call to Sadie Gardner. The defender was right there in her way, and Sadie tried to adjust to get the dribble going, but unable to do so without taking the extra step. So the turnover, she checks out of the game on that, by the way, and replacing her on the floor is Cardi Taylor. Taylor checks back in for Mountain View. There'll be a timeout. And that's a full timeout here. We'll take one as well as we close out this third quarter. Everybody do stand by. Back in just a moment with more Northland basketball. It's presented by Choice, NTUA Wireless. Back to the action. Back to Mountain View High School to close out the third quarter. 36 seconds remain in the third period. Inbound and a shot on the way, and that's going to bang around just off the mark. No good for Jaden Atsity. The rebound, Emma Fishback, Mountain View. No shot clock for the final 22 seconds now this third quarter. Ball at the top of the key. Having just checked into the game, Ashley Yazzie. Ashley Yazzie helping close out the third quarter. The Toros. Ball outside, Jayana Carlisle. Now here's Cardi Taylor for the drive, and her shot too strong, no good. Rebound, Robinson in the paint, and contact on her. And contact came from behind, and the lady that got whistled was Karma James. Karma's got 3 fouls now for Westwood as we get to the 1.4 second mark here of the third quarter. Chance for Mountain View to get a double digits lead right here, which I do believe is their largest of the game. Not going to happen on the first try. This is Excel Robinson at the foul line. She is a senior for the Toros. Let's see if she can deliver on this try. That was going to bound off the back iron. No good there. Offensive rebound. And not enough time for Carlisle or the Toros to get a shot away to close out the quarter. They'll take that 9-point lead into the fourth quarter. 37-28, Mountain View in front of Westwood. Stand by, Northland basketball fans. We'll be back with more Northland basketball presented by Choice, NTUA Wireless.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
The Furniture Gallery believes it's the everyday, small moments that dreams are made of. Moments that fill a lifetime even from the comfort of your own home. Meals and celebrations, little giggles at bedtime, cheering on your favorite team, relaxing while reading your favorite novel. Whatever you dream of, the Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home. Quality, comfort, and unparalleled customer service. Located in Snowflake, the Furniture Gallery will do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
Back to start this third quarter of action here from Mountain View High School. Welcome back to Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Thank you to Choice Wireless, the sponsoring partnership of Northland basketball. Thank you to Andrew Yazzie, the Booster Club president here at Mountain View High School, for the personal invitation. And he was persistent with the invitation, asking us to come down. Would we please cover this Mountain View Westwood game on Native American night? A number of these student athletes from both teams have family up north on the Navajo Nation. We'll take a look at some of these names of these ladies, these young ladies, and what tribe they represent here in just a bit. We get a whistle though first. And we start the second half with a Excel Robinson personal foul. And that sends Sienna Riggs to the line. Well, Sienna, if you're curious, Sienna is a Navajo by tribal affiliation. She misses that first foul shot. Teammate Jaden Atsity, number 3 there. Jaden is also Navajo. So is number 21, Amaya Freeland. Amaya, the high point lady for this team, as Mountain View turns it over. And Amaya is going to stand right there and inbound the ball. She is a member of the Navajo tribe. Number 23, Nashyla Kinsel, who is on the bench right now. Nashyla is also Navajo. As you watch Freeland go to work with a nice little runner in the left hand that goes in for Amaya. She's got 21 points in the game for the Westwood Warriors. And their teammate Peyton Mitchell, who is out there playing some defense. Peyton, number 30, jersey number 30, she is also a member of the Navajo Nation. Peyton Mitchell. And there's another young lady who is not on the floor that we'll mention. Number 13, Angelina Montoya, is a member of the Pima tribe. So those are some of the young ladies, student athletes on the Westwood Warriors team in their tribal affiliation. On the other side, there are 4 Native American young ladies for Mountain View, as I think Mitchell might have got away with a little extra step right there, didn't she? There's a shot away from 3. It's no good for the Warriors. Rebounded by Mountain View, and up the floor they go. Left side, Cardi Taylor, and she'll stop at the top of the key with the pink basketball sneakers. Give it away to Robinson. Now Fishbeck has it. Back outside, Ashley Yazzie's out there on the floor. Can you guess which tribe Ashley Yazzie, number 23, out there? Can you guess which tribe Ashley belongs to? I'll give you 12 guesses. Anybody? 12 guesses. Nobody? Karma James, by the way, just committed her 4th foul of the game. Our technical director, Greg Jones, is starting his guesses. He's starting his guesses. Let's. How about Navajo Nation? How about Ashley Yazzie? Did the Yazzie give it away? And guess what? I don't say Yazzie like so many of the other broadcasters out there might, because guess what? Not only did I grow up in northern Arizona, not only have I known hundreds of people named Yazzie, some of my best friends in high school named Yazzie, as you see Excel Robinson connect on it too for Mountain View a moment ago. But I'm also half Native American myself. I'm supposed to know some of those things, just, coincidentally. So you got Ashley Yazzie, number 23. She is Navajo. Young lady on the bench who hasn't seen any action yet, number 13. Kateri Fire Thunder. Kateri Fire Thunder. I don't know if we can see her on the bench there, number 13. She's a combination of things. Kateri is, she's Hopi and Navajo and even Oglala Lakota, which is what I am. I'm half Oglala Lakota, Sioux India. There's a shot up, no good for Westwood. Rebound comes down to Mountain View, and they'll control it. Ball at the top of the key for the point guard, Cardi Taylor. Drive and trying to find a teammate in the paint. And contact on Cardi as she made her way in. 2 shots on the way. They'll say that was a shooting foul on Amaya Freeland, and that's Amaya's 4th foul of the game. So a couple of ladies out there now with serious foul trouble for Westwood. Amaya Freeland and Karma James both have 4 personal fouls. Cardi Taylor unable to take advantage right there. Cardi looking for her first points of the game. Let's see if she can get a digit right here. Now it's going to come up short of the intended mark. Let's see, number 35 on that Mountain View team, Savannah Woody, number 35. I don't know if we can see her there. Savannah is both San Carlos Apache and Navajo. Savannah Woody. And then there's going to be a tricky one right here, as you get a shot that rolls around and does go in. It's Amaya Freeland. Freeland's had a great game, 23 points. Just remember, she's got 4 personal fouls, and a turnover by Mountain View will give the ball back to the Warriors. There's one other lady on that Mountain View team, number 44, Ayana Carlisle. And by the way, a moment ago, Kateri Fire Thunder checked into the game, number 13, so she's out there for Mountain View. She's going to try to guard Jaden Atsity. Shot no good. Here comes Mountain View up the floor. Cardi Taylor. And Cardi forced a pass, and she handcuffed her teammate. That one out of bounds. Going to be a tough catch for Ahlstrom. Millie couldn't catch it, and the ball goes back to Westwood with 4:50 remaining in regulation. There's a runner. Freeland misses. Rebound Fishback for the Toros. Taylor again brings it across. Fishback off the screen, and that one taken away. How about Amaya Freeland? She's been doing it on both sides of the court. Offense, defense, and there's a steal. Here's a pull-up 3, and that's going to be short. Does not go in for Sienna Riggs. Riggs the miss. Taylor the rebound, and she'll walk it across now. Toros protecting that 6-point lead, 39-33. Into Robinson, some contact on her way in. Incidental, the official assesses, and a rebound off the miss. Belongs to Westwood. Warriors have checked Aubriana Herring into the game. Aubriana Herring out there on the floor, number. Or did I take that back? A mistake on that. Herring has yet to check in. I'm looking at No, that is Aubriana. Sorry about that. Number 11, Aubriana Herring. I think Freeland's going to get, she might be getting a rest. I don't know. Going to grab some water. We get a timeout on the floor, everybody. There's that one remaining Toros player that to mention, her tribal affiliation, Ayanna Carlisle, number 44. We saw her in the game earlier tonight. Well, she is part Tohono, and I'm going to say Tohono O'odham because that's what most of us say. But it's something like Tohono O'odham, right? Something like that. And I'll never get it right if I try to do that. I'll make it even worse. So I'm going to say Tohono O'odham, also part Akamil O'odham. Did I say that right? Even close. Also Camp Verde Apache and Kavila Mission Tribe. That's Ayanna Carlisle. She is a great combination of a number of Native American tribes. And that's what tonight is kind of all about. It's Native American night here at Mountain View High School. And we had the personal and direct request from the Booster Club here at Mountain View. Would we cover this game? They were very persistent. And eventually we were able to say yes. And it did tie in well. Tonight's activity tied in real well with other activities we've got going on here this weekend. Our personnel here at the Sports Zone. 3:55 remaining in regulation of this one. And the Toros lead the Warriors 39-33. Somebody out there had made a special request that we consider doing a particular broadcast tomorrow. And my apologies, we're going to be unable to carry that specific broadcast that was requested. Sorry about that. Because we have still a number of activities this weekend to participate in down here in the Valley. And a whistle and a foul. This is going to be assessed on Aubriana Herring. Herring picks up her first foul for the Warriors. 39-33. Mountain View. Warriors led early. They led for a portion of the first quarter before Mountain View finally took their first lead, and then have kept the lead ever since then, growing it to nearly double figures. Right now it sits at 7. Make it 8 points. Another couple of free throws for Emma Fishback. Emma's had a great game. She is an offensive threat for sure, and she'll get another chance right here. Now she's going back to the foul line for 2 shots, and the lady that got her tried to wall up out there, but the official said no. Little lean in and contact. Sienna Riggs picks up her second foul of the game, and an opportunity right here for Emma Fishback to hit the 20 mark if she can make both these foul shots for Mountain View. That one is good. That is a string of 6 straight free throws made by Fishback. And guess what? The broadcaster jinx did not affect Emma. She made that one as well. 7 straight free throws made in the game, and Emma's got 20 points exactly for the Toros. We'll start thinking about the Sports Zone's player of the game as we get close to the finish here. That will be brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, the hospital in Springerville. Here's a shot in the paint. Excel Robinson just couldn't make it happen. Eventually, surrounded by Warriors, they take it away. To the wing, the drive and dish. And that one is going to be, well, hey, somebody picked it up and made the shot. And it looks like it's Peyton Mitchell. For Peyton, her first basket today for the Warriors. They trail by 8 points. Sadie Gardner on the angle and a blocking foul. And that is going to go on Joylani Takchu. And I got to tell you, Coach Campton is not taking that well. He's going to get a warning from one of the officials. He's been vocal the last couple of minutes on the foul calls on his young ladies. He is fighting for their game lives right here. They're down by 9 after Sadie Gardner connects on the first one. Sadie hit a couple of big threes in that third quarter for the Toros. And now a couple of big foul shots as well. She's got 8 points now. From Mountain View, inbound and across into front court. And there's a collision, a loose ball, and that should be a Mountain View foul. Ashlyn Gundry came out to try and defend it. And that is Ashlyn picking up her second foul of the game. The Westwood inbound, and the shot goes up for Peyton Mitchell. Peyton is unable to make that shot. For the Warriors, running out of time here, 2:19 remaining. The Warriors have a couple of timeouts left. Mountain View's got 3 timeouts remaining. The drive. Dish to Fishbeck, and look at that. Emma's got some quick hands, able to adjust and able to put that in after 4 foul shots in the fourth quarter. That's her first field goal in the period, 22 points for the game. Emma, after making the shot, and commits her second foul for Mountain View. She's had quite a game and certainly in the running for the Sports Zone's player of the game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Cardi Taylor returns for Mountain View, replacing Sadie Gardner. Amaya Freeland gets the screen. Got a clean look at it, but not enough on it. That ball goes back to Mountain View out of bounds. Well, if you're considering who might be, and by the way, the largest lead of the game now for the Toros, up by 12. Who might be the Sports Zone's player of the game? If the Warriors can somehow come up with a big comeback right here, as Fishbeck will head to the foul line again on another Warriors foul. No, take it back. She is called for the foul. Okay. Interesting. Fishbeck, third foul of the game. The Warriors get it back with 90 seconds left in regulation. Well, if somehow they can make a miraculous comeback right here, Amaya Freeland is right at the top of the list of ladies to consider for the Sports Zone's player of the game. And how about Jaden Apsity? First points of the game for Jaden from the left corner. The big 3 made. And we'll get a timeout. It's Westwood asking for and granted a timeout. Down by 9. We'll grab us a 30-second break, everybody. Stand by. We'll close out our broadcast of Northland basketball in just a moment. It's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
With Choice NTUA Wireless, you can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband service. We have expanded our network for more coverage and improved internet plans for your home. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Thank you, Choice NTUA Wireless, for the sponsoring partnership of Northland Basketball. Finds us in the Valley of the Clouds tonight. The storm front that's been coming through the state in the last few days brought some snow, mostly rain to the high country where we're from. And it brought a fair amount of rain here to the valley. And in fact, I got to be honest with you, now I've been down here for about a day and a half. And I'm not going to lie, I've been wearing my jacket most of the time. Not what I normally hope for. Here's Cardi Taylor. Brings it up. And Mountain View is going to take some time down. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Final minute of the game here now. And the Warriors are not coming out to foul, and it is a significant deficit, 9 points. Travel called on Mountain View. That was Millie Alstrom trying to take it inside. And the turnover with 50 seconds remaining. Westwood into front court. 47-38. Mountain View. Last gasp for the Warriors. Freeland unable to make that. We got 35 seconds remaining, and we will announce our Sports Zone's Player of the Game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. And it'll be our privilege to talk to Emma Fishbeck. Emma Fishbeck at the end of this one. Give her some Sports Zone swag. Foul committed out deep outside by Aubriana Herring. Herring picks up her second foul of the game. 20 seconds remaining. Mountain View is going to check in. Let's see who they get into the game here, as Sadie Gardner at the line with the free throw good. Looks like Sadie is the one who will be lifted for the final 20 seconds. We get a sub in for Mountain View right after the. See if Sadie can make it. Yep, perfect. Sadie's got a great stroke at the free throw line, and she'll check out and give Ali Padilla one last moment on the floor. Inbound for the Warriors. 11-point advantage for Mountain View. They're going to win this one here tonight. Deep outside, Atsidi. Left side, Herring on the runner, and that one is going to tip off no good. Batted around, Padilla scoops it up. Mountain View, final couple of seconds right now. I'm going to get a foul with exactly 2 seconds left. It was Jaden Atsidi committing the foul. That'll put Mountain View at the line to close it out. See if the team gets to the 50 mark right here. I think they may have said, no, that was not an intentional foul. I saw the key vacated by everybody, and I wondered, well, maybe that was maybe right. Fishbeck misses the first one. Well, coming into the game, Mountain View was in 4th place in the 6A's East Valley region, a half a game ahead of Westwood. And now they're going to move one full game ahead. Shot at the buzzer is good. Yeah, they're counting that. So 2 foul shots missed by Fishbeck. And then, for good measure, she got the offensive rebound, made the shot to give her a 24-point total for the game, and pick up the Sports Zone's Player of the Game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. 51-38. The final count here tonight on this one. We're going to just stay right here while we get set to talk to our Player of the Game. Congratulations to Mountain View. They go one full game ahead in the 6A East Valley region standings, ahead of Westwood, and remain right now in 4th place in the region. In the state rankings, Mountain View came in number 25, and they came in ranked number 25. It was Westwood ranked number 24 in the state in 6A girls basketball. Congratulations to the Mountain View Toros.
Safe travel home.
You too, Russell.
I'll run into you again sometime.
Russell from Chinle right there. All right.
Oh, whoa.
Emma, is that too loud?
No, it's good.
Okay. You're all right?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Emma, you didn't have any idea you were going to get interviewed, huh?
No, I did not.
For the broadcast, did you? All right, Emma, well, let's do this thing. Hey, folks, Northland basketball finds us, the Sports Zone, in the Valley of the Sun for a rare 6A basketball matchup tonight. The Mountain View Toros hosting the Westwood Warriors. And what a finish. That we got to get the scoreboard's got to get corrected. So what a finish. Maybe you guys could flip. Give him the camera. Let's correct that scoreboard the best we can. All right, we got something there for you, everybody. We got something. Hey, welcome back in. Let's try this all over again. If you guys all don't mind, we'll shoot this again for our post-game highlights package.
Thank you.
Thank you for your patience, Emma.
Oh, that's okay.
Folks, a rare 6A basketball matchup for us here at the Sports Zone for our broadcast of Northland basketball, brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. And tonight in the Valley of the Sun, a victory as we congratulate Mesa Mountain View with a 51-38 win over Westwood. Their arch rivals, right? The arch rivals, the Westwood Warriors. Congratulations to Mountain View. Let's talk to our Sports Zone player of the game who led the way in scoring with 24 points tonight for Mountain View. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Her name is Emma Fishbeck. Emma, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Emma, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You had no idea you were going to get an opportunity to do a media interview tonight after the broadcast, did you?
Nope.
After the game. Well, listen, you deserve it tonight for sure. Played a great game. Emma, are you a sophomore?
Yeah.
Sophomore. Very young team that you have, this Mountain View team.
Yeah, we actually have a really young team.
Yeah, there's a lot of prospects for the next 2-3 years to come. Are you excited about what lies ahead for Mountain View?
Yeah, it should be good. We have, most of us are sophomores and freshmen, so if we keep working, we can be good by my senior year.
Yeah. Let's take you back to the game here and talk about the effort. 24 points out of you. You just always seem to be in the right place at the right time. Can you tell me describe to me what your role is with the team, what the team expects you to deliver on a game-in, game-out basis?
Rebounds. Rebounds is a big part of it, I think, for me, getting rebounds. And then scoring, posting, getting good cuts. And helping communicate and pass the ball around to my teammates.
You're getting the peanut gallery over here, aren't you?
Yes.
Anything they possibly can do to distract you. That's all right. We're used to that. We're okay with that. Is this your buddy right here?
Yes.
All right. Well, Emma, your team, again, a young team. I know that you'd like to see better results in the season, but give me an idea. Are the Toros, is there improvement going on? Is there some building blocks happening? Is it getting better as you go?
Well, last year I didn't play, so I don't know how it looked last year, but I think we made playoffs last year, but we'll see if we can make it this year. But in the future, if we keep working better, then I think we can be a threat.
All right. Well, you certainly looked threatening tonight in a victory over Westwood. We congratulate you, 51-38 the final. You get one of these.
Hey.
You didn't know you were going to walk out with
Let's
swag,
go.
did you? Let's show your friends and family back home the Great Sports Zone shirt.
Let's go.
There's only one thing. You have to wait at least 6 months before you change the oil in that shirt, okay?
All right.
Change oil on the old Ford truck there or whatever it is you drive.
All right.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Emma Fishbeck, 24 points tonight. She's the Sports Zone's player of the game, everybody. And she wins that award. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. What a game tonight put together by Emma. And she and her teams close out with that big win. Let's go that way, Coach. Big win, big victory. Congratulations. And the Sports Zone's player of the game presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. It will continue in the postgame, and let's bring on Coach. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's bring on the victorious head coach. The final score tonight is the Mountain View Toros take down the Westwood Warriors in girls varsity basketball. Final score 51-38. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Floyd Simmons. And the victorious head coach on your screen right there is Mandy Carson. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you. Happy Thursday.
Great day. And what a great night. It was Native American night here at Mountain View. And it's really one of the reasons that we're here from up north. And a lot of festivities. This place was rocking from the beginning. I'm telling you, what a night tonight at Mountain View.
Yes, absolutely. So we have Andrew Yazzie to thank for that. He put this whole thing together, reached out to Westwood, worked with their boosters and their coach to just have an absolute blast. What a production we've had here tonight.
Yeah, and your team also took care of business at home tonight. A young team, very young team
Yes.
you've got out there that you can see that there's a bright future here for Mountain View. But tonight in particular, with Emma Fishbeck's performance and the rest of that young squad, how did you feel about the performance?
Well, obviously, I couldn't be happier with the outcome. I challenged those young girls to up their game. We had a senior injury on Tuesday night against Red Mountain. So a lot of that ball handling, a lot of the pressure of getting the team set and into an offense fell on a freshman. And so I challenged them to extend their game out, score a couple of points, and just have an absolute blast tonight.
Well, they did that for you for sure. Let's talk about some of the key players. Of course, Emma, we start there. Emma scored 24 points for you. And it just seemed like as the game went on, she was stronger and stronger and stronger. And the rest of that team, a young team, but you've got some good building blocks. You want to mention some of the players that showed up big for you tonight?
Absolutely. Well, Millie Ahlstrom got some great drives to the basket early. Those didn't fall, but I think that created the openings for us for Emma to crash the boards, come in and put some points up. Excel Robinson did a great job. We ran her off a couple of screens, put her down into the post, and I think she got them into some foul trouble as well. And of course, Roxy Del Bianco, she did a great job bringing that ball up the floor, settling the troops, and getting that game going.
Okay, so number 3, Roxy Del Bianco.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to have to apologize to Roxy for me because the roster we got listed Cardi Taylor.
Okay.
Number 3. And so my deepest apologies. We hate to do that.
No worries. So Cardi Taylor plays JV, and Roxy today asked if she could wear number 3 because it was smaller than number 43 or 42.
Okay. Well, that makes perfect sense. And
Yes.
who amongst us, whoever played sports in our lives, doesn't relate to that idea, right?
Right.
I mean, a 40 number on a basketball team is going to be a huge jersey.
Yes.
No matter what. So will you give my deepest?
Absolutely.
Oh, my apologies to Roxy.
Roxy. Yes.
Roxy. I wish we could go back and dub that back in and get her name. But Roxy did a great job for you.
She really did.
She
yeah.
sure did.
Yeah.
Cardi gets all the credit by name, but it really was Roxy. And all game long. Man, I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
But a great game. Congratulations to you and the team on the win. Kind of a bubble playoff team.
Yes.
Right now. You need all the wins you can get.
Absolutely. This was a big one for us. We're going to come back and try and battle against Cibola tomorrow.
All right, Coach. Congratulations. Thanks for having us here. And good luck to you as you continue on.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much,
all right,
sir.
Coach. You
Bye-bye.
betcha. There's our victorious head coach, Mandy Carson, puts together a victory tonight. Final score, 51-38, the win for Mountain View over Westwood. Well, thanks to Coach. Thanks to Emma Fishbeck. I just say sorry to Roxy Del Bianco, I believe is what the actual last name was. Roxy, will you ever forgive me? I called her Cardi Taylor all night long, and I apologize again. Final score 51-38. Mountain View has defeated Westwood on this broadcast of Northland basketball. We'll be back again next week and start to do it again up north, everybody, on the Navajo Nation across the White Mountains as well. We call it Northland basketball. Thanks to our great production team led by our producer, Derek Simmons. Thanks to our technical director, Greg Jones. And on camera tonight, Big Sean Ulvestead. For the entire crew, Floyd Simmons, saying thanks for joining us. God bless you, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon with our next broadcast of Northland basketball, presented by Choice, NTUA Wireless. Good night from Mesa, everybody.